Hi there, students. To foreclose, a foreclosure. Now, normally this word is used in economics, in banking and loans. Let's see, if a bank forecloses on your mortgage, they take back your house because you haven't been paying the money. You haven't been paying the money back as per the agreement. So if you don't pay your mortgage after maybe 5, 6, 7 months, the bank may well foreclose on your house. They will take back the property, but this is property that's bought with money borrowed from the bank. And this is because you haven't been paying it back as agreed. So if you become very late with the payments, then the bank will foreclose. So the bank is threatening to foreclose on the family's house. If you want to buy a cheap house, then going to a foreclosure auction where a house is auctioned off because the bank has foreclosed and repossessed the house. So to foreclose, this is talking about repossession of a mortgage. But we can also use this word foreclose in another way. It's not very common, but to prevent something from being considered in the future, that to rule something out for the future. So his actions have foreclosed any possible progress in the future. His shooting of several members of the opposition has foreclosed any possibility of future negotiations. His aggressive position has foreclosed any possibility of a diplomatic compromise. So it's to rule something out, to exclude it in the future, and you foreclose it. It's not going to happen in the future. To prevent something in the future, to bar. Notice that's very formal, maybe a 7.5 informality. Whereas when the bank forecloses, well, this is formal as well. I'd probably give it a 6.5. The Americans particularly use this phrase to foreclose, a foreclosure. So to foreclose, to repossess a mortgaged property when the owner is not making the payments. As long as they make the payments, there's no problem. A foreclosure, the legal proceedings by a creditor to get back the property or the collateral, because the person who's borrowed the money is defaulting. They're not paying back the money that they owe, and this is a foreclosure, taking back the property. So to foreclose, the bank has foreclosed on the business and taken all of the assets of the business. So it's to take possession of a mortgage property, to take away somebody's power to redeem that mortgage. But it doesn't have to be a house, although most commonly it is a house. It could be with a business, or with other assets, with something that is collateral for a loan. And if the loans are not paid back as it should be, then the bank will foreclose. They're foreclosing because the regular payments have not been paid. So the bank foreclosed on the mortgage. Foreclosure is a very serious thing. It means that you will lose your house. So you want to avoid the banks or building society foreclosing on your mortgage. So yes, to foreclose, a foreclosure. Well, this is something that we see when interest rates are high or when business is bad. So when there are many foreclosures, there is a lot of public feeling about people being evicted from their houses. So foreclose, foreclosure.